Today I want to try this stamping with the hairspray thing with a sponge. I got out a couple or another stamp, and then I still want to try. What did I do with that? I still want to try the other stamp. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. So I want to try like using this mat is sticky, so these aren't going to go anywhere. I want to try to like use a majority of this stamp, you know, on here. And then for this other one, I want to try to use the sea turtle and, you know, a couple of these little other, like the seashell, but we're going to focus on the sea turtle mostly. So first we got to get a layer of tacky UV resin on these. So that'll be our first thing we need to do. So those aren't going anywhere. So let me set these aside, and we'll get some UV resin on these. And we're going to use the Let's Resin today. So I'm just going to, and I made these with my project from yesterday, because if this works, you know, if you can get it to work, this could be, like he said, it could be a game changer, because you wouldn't have to use pendants, you know, on your pendants. This would be so much easier, because in a nutshell, you wouldn't have to leave or use UV resin. You could leave your resin after a certain period of time in your, you know, like I did with my egg. Okay, why aren't these bubbles popping? Okay, now I'm going to put both of these underneath, if I can get them off the mat, underneath here, and I want to leave them in there for 15 seconds. Now we have a tacky surface. Okay, so the next thing is, make sure my dish is clean here. Hairspray. And I'm wondering too if your hairspray makes a difference. Like, this is Mega Hold, and he uses a number 4. I don't know if that makes a difference. And I think I'm going to wet this with a little water first, just so that it has something to soak into. Not much, just a little. Just enough to make the sponge damp. Just damp. And then I'll squeeze it in this paper towel. Just like that. So it's not hard. So now I'm just going to take the edge of this and I'm going to dip it into this hairspray. And then I'm going to dip it onto this paper towel, just like that. And then I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to put it down on, well, let me set this down. This will be easier. Get a uniform. Go over it again. Because remember, when you're doing these stamps, they're usually done on a stamping pad. Okay, I'm going to pull this off. Set that aside. I'm going to move this one over, and we're going to try this on here. Just like that. See what I mean by it gets slippery? And then we're going to lift it straight off. Oh my! It worked.
Motion detected at the front door.
Look at that. It actually worked. I don't know if you can see it, but it worked. Can you guys see it? The only thing that didn't come across is the very edge of this flower, and I'm sure it's because this side here, it's dipped down because the top of the thing isn't raised all the way. And I can probably fix that by using a little tiny bit on a thing. Just like that. But it worked. Oh my goodness, it worked. So that's what you almost need, is to put it on with a sponge. All right, let's try the sea turtle. Put this back over here. And I just wash those off with soap and water because hairspray is water soluble. Okay. So we're going to do the turtle next. We're going to dip it in to the hairspray. Dab on a paper towel. Pick up your... No, don't pick it up. Leave it lay on the table. It's easier. Let me move this over here. And then just dab your just like that. I'm going to try to put this one on without taking it off because I don't want to have to touch the and this might make it a little easier to handle. just going to pick it right back off. It worked! Yay! Look at all that detail. See, that sponge covers just only what needs to be covered. That is so cool. All right, let's do a couple of these little starfishes or whatever it is in here. I'm just going to wipe up what's left in here. Like the seashell. Let's do the seashell. I'm going to bend this. And we'll put the seashell right over here by his face, if I can see it. We'll put the seashell right here. Ha 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 ha, look at that. Little seashell. These are so cute. All right, let's do the little starfish. And then I thought about doing the little splash you later at the top, but I need some more hairspray. So dab it in the hairspray. Dab on your paper towel. And now we're going to do the splash you later. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see this, but it's better if you leave it lay flat. You get a more even coverage. Just make sure you get it all over the whole thing. Dab, 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 dab. Set that aside. And now I'm going to put the splash you later right above the turtle. Sticky things. Splash you later. These would probably be so much easier if you took them off, but I don't know how you would handle them without getting your fingerprints on the other side, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to try taking off the starfish and see if I can do this without getting any. I'm just going to try it. See if I can do it. Dab, 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 dab. And I would say try tweezers, but I'm trying to think. I wonder if this would work if I poked it like into the back of it. Just like that. Oh yeah, that works. Dab, 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 dab. And then bring it over. You guys, that's genius. These are from Temu, and they are, I got 3 of them in a bundle, and they're for you to open your bottles with. And there's 3 different lengths. And I guess if you don't mind poking a hole in the back of your stamp, which I'm sure it isn't going to hurt anything, that's genius. There you go. That works. So then you just pop it back off, and you can't even see the hole. And then just put it back on the plastic, and you just wash them with soap and water. All right, so we have Splash You Later, got a seashell, a starfish. I don't know, is there anything else on here we can try? There's a piece of seaweed. There's a jellyfish, but I love that mermaid, but she's a little big. I mean, do I have room on there for jellyfish? No, it's a little big. Let's do this little flower, I guess. Or we can do another seashell. Let's do another seashell. So just poke this into the back, like so. But don't poke it all the way through, just like that. And then load your thing with hairspray. Dab it. And then dab your and then turn it around and dab it onto the, leave it for a couple seconds and lift it up. Wow, you guys, that is so much easier. I love it. So much easier. All right, we'll let these dry. I'll get my things washed off and put back on here. I just wash them off with a little soap and water, which is what you're supposed to do. And see how this one came out now that it's dry. That is perfect. Perfect. Okay, we'll get these dried. We'll come back and we will get them brushed. This we'll just rinse out with water and we'll be good to go. All right, guys. We'll see you back here in a few minutes, okay? All right. Okay, we're back. All right. We are going to use 2 different mica powders. I'm not using the chameleon flakes. Those things are a mess. I think I'm going to use this gorgeous one that I used on that turtle that time. And then I'm going to use my Cause 11. So let me grab a brush. I don't need my angled brush. Grab my brush cleaner. Okay, we're going to use this one on the flowers. Just because I love this color too. This is that one that I used on the turtle that time. and it shifts to different colors. All right, that one's covered. I'll go back with a big brush on it. And we'll go to this one. Got all over my gloves here. Okay. And this one is my teal and purple shift. Okay, they're covered. Now I'm going to use my big brush. Get this off my hands. To burnish them in. Look, you guys. Ah, it worked. Of course, that one isn't quite as vibrant as that one because I was trying to press it down. These two I did with the poking of the thing in there. And I think if I would have done that with all of these, oh my gosh, the potential. That is spectacular. All right, let me do the other one. Look at that. Love that too. Okay, let's get them top coated so we can really see what they look like. Okay. So pretty. Love, love, love it. Remember how I told you you can always tell when something's not full? It leaves that little shiny spot on the edge. Okay, I think I got them. All right, UV torch. Okay. We will come back when those are cured, and I got to clean this mess up, and then we'll make these into keychains. All right, we'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. All right, I went digging, found some cute little things to make these keychains. So for the turtle, I think we're going to use one of these for the keychain part of it. They're cute. It'll match pretty good. And then for this one, I think we're going to do in rose gold. And I found a little rose gold flower. And for him, we're going to put a little tassel and a turtle. Okay. Then I had to go wash them. I mean, I always wash my stuff with soap and water. Gets all that sticky residue off of them. So there's our sea turtle. It says splash you later. It's got a shell there, a little starfish up there. So that's what that looks like. Isn't that cute? Despite all of the issues. Let me lay it over here. Seems like every video I have some kind of issue. It's getting quite annoying. I'm going to go ahead and put a silver on here because I don't like this shiny gold. Although it probably would match better, but I need to try to find some rose gold. But again, for the sake of the video, we're going to do it this way. And on this one, I can put a jump ring on the keychain to house those. And it may look silly right now, but for the sake of the video, just imagine that is rose gold, okay? If I can get this to turn around. And there is our other one. What do you guys think? Aren't they cute? And the stamp even worked. I need to turn this around. And the stamp even worked. I love it. What do you guys think? Do you think it worked? I do. I'm going to tag Daniel in this so that he can see how I did this, and hopefully he can know that it will work if you use a sponge to do it with versus dipping it or brushing it or whatever. So there you go. That experiment is complete. I'm glad that it worked, which I had a feeling it would. So yeah. All right, guys, there's my video for today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. We do all kinds of experiments on this channel because, you know, we love to see what works and what doesn't. And yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great day. See you on the next video. Bye.